YouTube, it's El Cherie. I'm coming to you on my webcam today, so hopefully the sound is good and the picture is okay. I know the light isn't the best, but I didn't have too much to really demonstrate, so I just come here to basically talk and catch up with you guys. So anyway, for my last video, yeah. Very good, thank you. So basically, from my last video, I've done a updo. It's still an updo. You just have to like see this side and see the back. This side was all twists, so I've taken them out. They're twisted out right now. It's getting kind of frizzy and dry, so tonight I'm gonna like spray them down and like do some big, like 3 strand twist, and do another twist out, which is 5 tomorrow. What I really wanted to talk about, which I can't really demonstrate to you today, is my hair color. If you've seen my last video, so I mean you've seen basically what my color looks like. It's a red, almost burgundy, depending on what the light looks like, kind of color. So I wanted to kind of break down my hair dyeing process and answer just questions that I'm getting about it. But before I say that, I need to say this. I am not a licensed colorist. I'm not a licensed colorist. Hi, come on. It's my son here. So everything that I am saying, I've done the research for it, but by no means can I tell you how to fix your hair or change it from, you know, blonde, red, or, you know, whatever you're trying to do. Basically, this is what I did. I did not buy a box color. I don't recommend box colors. They are unpredictable, especially if you already have pre-treated processed hair. Also, I did not use any bleach to get my hair color. Basically, I used, it was a highlighter dye. It's called Loreal High Color Highlight. It's in Magenta. And I used a developer, which is this. I got them from Sally's. You can also possibly, depending on where you live, find them in your local beauty supply store. So I did find my hair dye, not this, but I found my hair dye in like a couple of beauty supply stores around town. So the developer is what is used to lift the color out of your hair. So I used volume 20 because I wanted to make sure I didn't have any mishaps. I didn't want it too light. Basically, it lifts 2 levels of color out of your hair. The higher up you go, volume 30, volume 40, it lifts more and more of the color from your hair to allow the dye to penetrate like your hair shaft and change the color, change the pigmentation of your hair. So, volume 20 is also what is recommended for people with like relaxed, like already processed hair. So I figured if it was safe for relaxed people, it was safe for me. It may take a little bit longer for the dye to penetrate, but what the hey, at least, you know, I'm not like doing something damage to my hair as much. It's already damaging and drying, but I felt like it would be a little better if I used volume 20. So that's why I use volume 20. What else did I need to say about this? So, the dye pretty much tells you how to use the dye and the developer together. Basically, you use 1 tube of dye and like twice as much developer. I think it's like 1.2 ounces of dye and 2.4 ounces of developer. You mix that into a good consistency, and I found the best way so far. Like I've been dyeing my, you know, re-dyeing my hair, like dyeing my roots. And the best way is to just kind of get the gloves on, make sure they're gloves for dyeing, not just regular plastic gloves, because you'll mess up your hands. And just get in there and put the dye like directly on. Like I can't use a brush, at least not while my hair is in a curly state. Like it has to be dry. Not dry. It has to be straight for me to just be able to like brush it on. And my hair is just too thick for that. So I just found the best way is to use my hands and just put the dye on. It also helps if you have someone help you. If you don't, you just kind of go at it as the best way you know how. And I just wouldn't use the brush, it takes too long. Also, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. Right now I'm kind of at a standstill with the dye. Like, I've been thinking about just letting it grow out. Like, I still really like the color and I still get compliments on it, but I'm just being kind of lazy. So that's another thing that you have to think about. If you don't like to do a lot of maintenance on your hair, like dyeing your hair, like depending on how fast your hair grows, once every like 2 months to, you know, cover the roots, you may not want to dye your hair because it's like a process of maintenance. Like, you can't just put it on your hair and like all of your hair will be that color forever. No, it grows out and you have to redo the roots. I probably would redo it in like a month, but right now I'm just kind of like, I don't feel like dyeing my hair, so I'll do it again. I'll probably do a tutorial and show you guys how I do my roots next time. How do I maintain the health of my hair while I am coloring it? I definitely have to put more moisture in it. I have to like really moisturize my ends because my hair is the driest like that it's ever been the whole time I've been natural. So I make sure to like use a moisturizer. Like, if I am using a poo, which usually I don't use like a poo shampoo, like usually I do just conditioner wash. But I did find like Elastic QP cream conditioning shampoo. Doesn't have any sulfates in it. I'll use that, or I'll do condition wash. And lately, I've been doing like a lot of extra like leave-in. Whenever I wet my hair, it's pretty much like leave-in conditioner in it, not just water. Because if the water sits on your skin and dries your skin, if you don't put lotion on, like, it'll just dry your hair. So whenever I wet my hair, like, there's either conditioner in the spray bottle, or I'm putting conditioner on like right after, like a leave-in conditioner. You can put regular conditioner too, as long as you keep moisture in your hair. I definitely still fill my ends. I learned another trick from a fellow YouTuber. Like, if you're deep conditioning your hair and your ends still seem like they're really dry, like, throw like a lot of like either olive oil or coconut oil on top of it. Let it penetrate, like, you know, your hair for the same amount of time as the deep conditioner is on there, and you will get softer hair like once you rinse it out. I did that this weekend and that did really help. So I'll continue doing that. Also, I do protein treatment like once a month. If I don't use like a deep conditioning conditioner with like protein in it, like, I'll just kind of do something with egg and mayonnaise, or I'll add extra egg to conditioner or something like that. I do condition pretty much every time I wash my hair, which is about once a week. What else can I share? I'm going to be doing more protective styling, and I think that will help keep it moisturized. Like, when I do twists, daily spritzing of leave-in and filling the ends, that kind of thing. Basically, that's it. My hair texture is still the same. The dye and the developer, which is basically just hydrogen peroxide, it did not alter my hair texture or pattern in any way. It's still the same naturally curly texture that it's always been. And I really haven't seen any like damage with my ends. I have just noticed dryness, a lot of dryness and a lot of single strand knots. And that's just because I need to work on better moisture for it. But beyond that, like, it's pretty good. The dyeing process has been okay. I don't regret it. I love the color. I love the way the color turned out after like the second time. I did go over my hair like a month later after the initial I dyed my hair red video, and I like re-dyed the ends, maybe for just like a few minutes, so that the color would be on, you know, my ends as well as my roots, because you couldn't really tell that it dried all over, except like in the sunlight. So I did really do that like after a month, and that helped all of the color, like, you know, show through. Basically, I think that's it. If you guys have any more questions about how I got my color, I know you can't really see it right now. If you look at my other videos, there's better lighting, there's pictures, you can see what my hair color looks like. If you want any more advice, like I said, I can only give you advice from what I've researched. I'm not a licensed colorist, so I can't give you, you know, straight details. But let me know what you think. Continue to subscribe. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I see you out there every day. Like, I'm very, very grateful that you find me interesting and want to listen to me tell you about hair, which is what I love to talk about. I think that's it. Until then, keep it happy and happy. Peace.